Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we got Drake with the stimulus package. Folks are telling us Black Lives Matter, and Young Thug telling us what don't. Future facing one of his most relentless ops, child support. West answers some questions for Cannon and the masses, and 50 Cent revealing a little known fact about Eminem. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe. It'll be another good decision on your part and in your life. Yo, hit the notification bell icon so you can get this news hot off the press with steam off your plate. Yo, sometimes it could be a bit cold, but some things you gotta let cool off. Oh yeah, go on and hit that like button if you saw our last video and respect the hustle. Now, first on deck is the stimulus package. Yo, most of us in the States got hit with a little drop of our own money back by the government. Yo, they were like, yo, we know you struggling during this pandemic, so here, $1,200. That should last you about 10 weeks. Yo, we'll hold on to the rest of your bag though. Then they promised us a second stimulus, but it never went down because these cats keep breaking for recess. But you're more likely to get a stimulus from Drake. Yo, if you're an artist though, don't get excited. Drake has been a one-man stimulus package during the pandemic. Now, word on the street is the man has lifted 32 artists to their highest Billboard positions just by jumping on their tracks. Yo, I didn't want to at first, but I love this guy. When was the last time that you worked with somebody and their monetary situation increased by the hundreds or the thousands? When your talent can do that, you got a real special gift. Yo, most times folks link up with you and your money goes down. This is damn near miraculous. Yo, some of the artists that floated towards the top working with Drake was 2 Chainz. You got 21 Savage. See, Drake assisted 32 artists to their highest Hot 100 position at the time. Like I said, 2 Chainz. You got 21 Savage, ASAP Rocky, Future, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, Meek Mill, Offset, Playboy Cardi, Quavo, Rick Ross, just to name a few. The Weeknd, just to name a few. Yo, a few other folks jumped an average of 19 places from their peak position. Okay, what is it? Lil Baby, 65, Lil Durk, 41, 37, Offset. Yo, 6 artists he assisted multiple times, like French Montana, he hit him up 2 times. Rick Ross 2 times, Travis Scott 2 times, Future 2 times. Yo, 18 artists had never charted before on the Hot 100. But now, rocking with Drake, they came on board. Yo, 6 songs assisted multiple artists at a time. You got, what is it? I'm on One, DJ Khaled and Rick Ross. You got Get It Together by Georgia Smith, Black Coffee, Portland with Travis Scott and Quavo. Yo, the assists per year. Okay, you got in 2012, 6 assists, 2015, 1 assist, 2016, 6 assists, 2018, 3 assists. And yo, this dude is like Jason Kidd or Steve Nash, man. Incredible. Yo, shout out to being a blessing. What's the opposite of a shout out though? Reverse shout out if you're a curse, okay? Yo, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, especially if your neighbor is Young Thug. Yo, if I told you a rapper was gonna move into your neighborhood, Gucci or Young Thug or something like that, you may begin to wonder, oh, are they gonna be loud? Are they gonna be obnoxious? Will Gucci's trees drop leaves in my yard? Yo, what if Young Thug becomes your next neighbor? How might that play out? Now, an Atlanta City Councilman, Howard Shook, is to be filing legislation banning short-term rentals in single-family homes after a mansion in the neighborhood received 34 noise complaints and 55 police calls between the time of January 1st and August 21st. Now, this is due to parties, one of which was called the biggest topless pool party ever. I know, you could only wish a rapper moved in next door to you. Now, the Shook one explained that the property, the mansion, was used as an Airbnb over the past 2 years since their last neighbor moved out. Who was their last neighbor, you ask? That's right, you guessed it, Young Thug, who he described as essentially the perfect neighbor. Howard Shook stated the following. He said, ironically, the best, quietest neighbor we had was a rapper. That was Young Thug. And gosh, if I had known he was going to be the best owner we ever had, I'd have taken him a bunt cake. Close quote. Interesting. Young Thug, the most quiet neighbor he's ever had. I guess Young Thug is not a man of much words. And speaking of which, when it comes down to what's currently going on in society with cowards popping folks in the back 7 times and government officials doing nothing looking the other way, Young Thug provided his outlook on how society views black folk based on the current response, or non-response, that society has shown in the midst of the current tension in the streets. Yo, take a listen.
The fact that we actually don't matter is what it is for me. We really don't matter. Have anybody just sat and just been like, yo, bro, yo, like, we really don't matter. We could matter though, we could. But as of now, we really don't matter.
See, this is sad. We just want to live and enjoy life like everybody else without getting clapped by those sworn to protect us. Yo, you would think we were asking for folks to give up their firstborn children. Yo, tell your cousin, stop clapping us, okay? The penalty for a traffic stop should not be the death penalty. But, yo, that's what we see. You see what I'm saying? Future. Yo, last we reported to you about Future. He was in the midst of a battle. No, not with Ebo the Don, although that was a sight to behold. He was in a battle with Eliza Rain, the mother of his legal child, and Eliza was demanding $53,000 a month in child support. I know, you're like, yo, how many songs did she make with him? None. The only song she made with him was when she was, forget it. Now, she demanded $53,000 a month. I'm saying it again, just to trigger you. Now, for context, $53,000 a month is $636,000 a year. You better fact check me though. You know, me and public school go way back. Now, if he paid that for the next 18 years, that would be $11,448,000. And his net worth is $40 million, okay? No, she didn't make any music with him. The only time she sang with him was, forget it. The two have finally come to a settlement because, you know, Future wasn't trying to drop a $53,000 bag a month. He said he was willing to pay $1,000 a month. Well, the judge has ordered that Future pay a whopping $62,000 a month beginning in October. Yes, I'm lying. Just checking to see if you're awake. The judge has ordered Future to pay $3,200 a month, which is $1,600 every 2 weeks. That's about $38,400 a year, leaving men across America with hope that child support won't leave them absolutely impoverished. You know, in case worse come to worse. Kanye West linked up with his old buddy, Nick Cannon. I love that guy. He's so positive. Nick Cannon, that is. Kanye has stated a few things in his convo with Cannon. So let's do it like this. I'll ask the question, like you know, Nick Cannon and myself. We'll ask the questions, and he'll give us the response, okay? Kanye, why would you dress like that during the rally, man? It was weird.
I always knew I was going to wear a vest as a part of my campaign. My dad was like, so why did you wear a vest? I was like, I saw one. It just reminded me, I was like, oh man, I really meant to wear a vest.
That's the whole thing on my radio show. My whole thing, you see the billboards and stuff. I be in my vest in LA because it's like,
you wear a vest.
We dangerous when we speak. So,
and also the rest of my outfit in South Carolina was actually the exact outfit that the security was wearing. So, and the vest is exactly what the security.
They can't be secure, and I'm not secure. I want to be just as safe as him. I'll tell you.
And just egalitarian, saying to be, you know, at the beginning, middle, and the end of the day, I'm a dad.
Okay. Yo, Kanye, cats are struggling out there. Is there anything you could do for our job situation?
Let me tell y'all, I know y'all are right.
Call the paparazzi
down.
on myself.
Y'all call the paparazzi on myself. Like, I know it's down because of COVID. I am hiring. I buy all the paparazzi companies. I want to pick the exact photo.
Billionaire talk right there, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to get the exact. It's always been an idea of mine. I said, man, I should just purchase the paparazzi companies.
I'm pretty sure TMZ is for sale.
Man, in America, everything is for sale except for our souls.
Yo, remember when you was crying during that rally, man? What was that all that about?
Planned Parenthood was set up and placed in minority communities to kill black people.
You talking about when Margaret Sanger, the originator of Planned Parenthood at the time, because a lot of people, when you say things like that, in their defense, they say, well, Planned Parenthood today is a different organization, but what you
Here we go.
But what
Margaret
you cannot
Sanger
deny is these facts that Ye is about to give you right now.
Here we go. Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood, was an avowed racist whose goal was to reduce the black population in America, and she succeeded. 80% of abortion clinics in America are in minority neighborhoods. Over 22,500,000 black babies have been aborted in 50 years. Over 1,000 black babies are aborted every day.
Yo, heavy stuff. Y'all let us know what y'all think about what Ye had to say. And finally, everybody knows that one of 50's favorite people on the planet is Eminem. 50 stated one of the things that endear him to the lyrical legend. He stated, quote, "To this day, you know what's ill about M? He hits me randomly. He texted me and he was like, yo, when you gonna fly me a private so I can land on that D?" Close quote. Now, before you go, whoa, hey, what's with the alphabet stuff? The line was from a song called The Woo, and Fifth was merely restating a woman's text. So M was quoting that, okay? Now, Fifth continued and said, quote, "You know, you said a line that a B was supposed to say and made it sound cool." I guess he's referring to M. "Oh, you was on some other ish, but he'll stop doing what he's doing to do that. That ish makes my day on a whole other level." Because I'm like, yo, that was random. I'm always going to have love for him. That's my guy. The other guys, they're not going to mean the same. His career is different. It's not a good idea to F with him. Close quote. Now, when asked if Fifth would make a track with M, he stated that he had tracks that he did with M, and they just been laying around. But they're a tad out of date, so he doesn't care to bring them out at this particular time, which is interesting because it's showing you the importance of timing in the world of hip hop, okay? Everything happens in waves. It's relative to the current wave in the culture. Yo, let us know what you think. Should Fifth come up off those hidden tracks that he has with M? What are your thoughts on Kanye's statements? For real. And was the judge fair in Future's child support situation? Yo, let us know what you think. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.